Matthew 15:18. Ta de ek peru amena ek tu stomatas ek tes cardias ex erketai kakena koinoi ton anthropon. Here Jesus continues correcting his disciples so that they could properly understand what defiles a person. Let's do a quick translation, then look at a few details. So we have the de, the post-positive de, jumps second. And if we look at the context, it's contrasting with what Jesus said above. So we'll say but the things that proceed or come out of the mouth come forth from the heart. And those things defile a person. So Jesus pointing out what really defiles a person is the wickedness of their heart and the wickedness of their speech. Let's look at the end here with the ton anthropon. I translated that as defile a person or a man. Why did I do that? Well, in Greek, when you have a generic use of the article, it corresponds in English to using an indefinite article, a person, or we might say in plural, people. We make proverbial type statements like that in the plural or with an indefinite article. Greek does that with a definite article and then a singular form. So if we did super literalistically, and those things defile the person or defile the man, we would say those things defile a person, defile people. While we're there, let's step back one step to that verb koinoi. Now, some of you beginning students, maybe even some intermediate or advanced students, thought that was a nominative plural noun. It is not a nominative plural noun. That is from the verb koinao, to defile. That is an omicron contract verb. Remember, a contract verb is where the last letter of the stem ends in alpha, epsilon, or omicron, and it results in combinations and changes that are sometimes difficult to recognize. So a regular ending, think about your regular ending, O, ace, a, just the third person singular ending, and omicron plus a, when they combine, become oi. That's probably one of the more difficult contract vowel combinations to recognize for students. That's a present active indicative, third person singular, defiles. And you say, well, third person singular, is this a third person singular subject? No, it's actually a third person plural subject. Well, how does that work? Well, because it's neuter plural. Remember, neuter plural subjects frequently take singular verbs. That's called the animals run rule. Because an example of that rule is ta zoa treke. In Greek, that is a phrase that means the animals run, neuter plural subject, singular verb. So yes, and how is this a neuter plural? Well, this is a particular form is an example of crossus, where the two words have combined, and it's marked by the coronus. That's not a breathing mark; it's a crown, a coronus, where they have combined. So if we pry them apart, it's kai ekena. And those things, kai ekena, far demonstrative pronoun there. And those things defile a person.